Hello friends, welcome to HTML tutorial for paragraphs. We will see how we can use the paragraph tag in our HTML document. For paragraph tag, we have to use P. So let's take an example. Your paragraph tag starts with P and then you have to write the content. After that, end the paragraph tag. You can have multiple paragraph tag in your document. So in this example, I have taken the paragraph tag 2 times. So there is a start point of the paragraph tag and there is a end point. That means the close tag is there for the paragraph tag. What your browser does, automatic it adds some space before and after the paragraph. Whichever browser you will run the program, that browser will add some space before and after your paragraph. We will see when I will show you the program. Okay. Now let's see how your document will be displayed in the browser. So there are some things which you must know about it. You cannot be sure that how your document will be displayed in the browser, because maybe your output will be in a large screen, maybe it is a small screen, or maybe it is a medium screen. You are not sure the document what you are making will be displayed in which type of screen. Okay, so you are not sure about your output of the container, the size of the container. So for large screen, small screen, your output will display in different results. So in the HTML document, you cannot change the output by adding any extra space or extra lines. Remember that in your HTML document, you cannot change the output by putting some extra spaces or any extra lines. Because if you will put any extra space or any extra line, what your browser will do, it will remove that. Whenever it will display the web page, it will remove the extra spaces and the extra lines you have mentioned in the document. Suppose you are giving multiple spaces and multiple new lines. So what your browser will do, everything it will count as only one space. Say I have given 10 spaces and 10 lines. But when the output will come in the browser will count as it as only one space. So let's take one more example. Here in my paragraph tag, I have taken 3 lines. But when the output will come, it will display me as a single line. We'll see this. I'll show you the output as well. But first understand this, that inside your paragraph tag, if you are giving multiple spaces or multiple lines also, your web browser will take everything as only one space. So these 3 lines will be displayed in one line in the web page. In the web browser. You have to remember that you must close the paragraph tag. Some browsers without closing the paragraph tag also displays the correct output, but you cannot be sure about the output because it can produce some unexpected results or it may display some errors. Because you are not sure user is going to view in which type of browser, in which type of screen. If you are not ending the paragraph tag, then it may produce some unexpected results. So it is better and it is advised to end the tag whichever tag you are starting. So from the beginning of the tutorial, in my introduction tutorial, I have told you that each HTML tag has an opening tag and closing tag as well. So don't forget to end the tag. Okay, please keep in your mind that you have to close the tag if you have started the tag. So here a new tag has come, that is BR tag. BR means it's a line break. So in the paragraph tag, just now we saw that I have taken multiple lines which will be displayed as single line. Okay, so if I want to get the output as 3 single lines, then I can use BR tag, that means line break tag. So the same example, or you can take a different example. If you start the paragraph and you want the next, if you want to if you want to start a new line, then give a BR tag and then write the content. Okay, so first this is written, then BR tag is given, then after that content is written, again BR tag is given, and after that content is written, and my paragraph tag is ended here. So this BR tag is an empty HTML element. Why? Because there is no end tag for BR tag. Mostly any tag, HTML tag has an open tag and close tag, but there are few which are empty HTML elements which doesn't require any end tag. For example is our BR tag, which doesn't require any close tag. So this is just an example. I will show you that without taking BR tag, when I am writing in multiple lines, how the output will come, and using BR tag when I am writing the same program, how the output will be displayed. And last, there is one more tag is there, that is pre-tag. Pre-tag usually takes courier, textile, and automatic. It gives spaces and line breaks. You need not take here any BR tag. If you are using pre-tag, then automatic it adjusts the space and lines and displays the output in the courier letter style. So I just told you I just gave you a brief idea about the tutorial which I am going to show you, and what all things I am going to show you. So I told you about the HTML paragraphs tag and how your HTML web page will be displayed in the web page, what all things you have to consider. Then don't forget to end the tag, the BR tag and the pre-tag. Okay, so let's start a program using p-tag. So whatever I told, I think everything bounced back to me only, because I know that whatever I told you didn't understand anything yet. Okay, no problem. This is only the theory which I explained. When I'll show you the practical, it will be much clearer for you. So let's take the paragraph tag. Okay, so let me take a simple program. Say paragraph dot HTML. Okay, so here I will declare, then HTML, then head tag. So this is all about I am taking the same example which I showed you just now. So say paragraph Then let's start our body. I am using a paragraph. Okay, so now I am starting the paragraph tag. Okay, in my heading tutorial I have explained about HTML tag, head tag, title tag, body tag and the H1 tags. So if you don't know all these things, please watch my tutorial for all these tags. So in this tutorial I will be explaining only P tag. And this doc type HTML, the declaration part, I have explained in my introduction to HTML tutorial. If you have any doubt, please watch the introduction HTML tutorial for it. So let's see the paragraph tag. Okay, so I am taking the same thing so that it will be easier for you to understand. Okay, so I am ending it. So here I am taking two paragraph tags. As I told you that we can use multiple paragraph tags in our document. Okay. Okay, so I am done. I will close this body part. Now let's save it. So we can see the document. Okay, now we will run it. Where is, okay, here it is. Okay, so here because I have used two different paragraph tag, so I am getting the output in two different lines. Okay, I have used one paragraph tag here and one more for the next line. So the output also is coming in the same way. Okay, but if we will use both the sentences in one paragraph tag, then it will come in the single line. That also we will see. Okay, so I am taking here the same example where I have given multiple lines in a single paragraph tag. So how this will behave? So let's take the same example. Say okay, so I am taking the same file and we'll do the modification here. So this is not required, so I am deleting it. And I'll write the example from the document. Okay, so here I have taken three different lines in a single paragraph tag. So I may expect that the output also will come in three different lines. Okay, but the output will come differently because I have taken the three lines in one paragraph tag. So let's save it. When you see the output, it will be much clearer for you. Say Okay, you can see, though in my code or in my document I have given 3 lines, but when the output is coming, what browser is doing, it is taking all the lines as only one single space and displaying the output in the single line only. So if multiple lines or multiple spaces, if I am giving in within one paragraph tag, then everything will be considered as only one space by the browser. Clear? So this example is pretty clear for you now. And this, all the browsers doesn't consider if you don't close this paragraph tag. If you don't close also, it may give the correct result or it may give some errors. So it is better to close it. Now we'll take this BR tag example. So, or we can do one thing, we'll take the same example, okay, and here only we'll do the modification, that here I need 3 lines, right, but I am not getting here. So what I will do, I will use here BR, line break tag, and I'll see how my output is coming, whether it is coming in 3 different lines or still in one line only. Okay, so let's save it and I'll run the program. Okay, so when I'm using the BR tag, I am getting my output the way I need. I need the codes in 3 different lines, and now I am getting in the 3 different lines only, because BR tag, what it does, it gives a line break. It takes the content to the next line. That's why after this content I have used BR tag. So what it is doing, after that whatever content is there, it is taking that to the next line. Clear? So using BR tag, if wherever you need a line break, you can use the BR tag. And BR tag has no end tag. So in my program also, you can see I have not used any end tag for BR tag. Okay. Now we'll see. Now you can see here, now this is just a small poem I have taken, The River, where we will see we will not use the BR tag. First we will see without using BR tag how the output is coming, and after using BR tag how my poem is giving me the output in the web browser. Okay, so let me copy it. In the same program we will make the changes, that is better. Actually this is not paragraph now, it is a poem. Okay, and this is not quotes now, it's The River. Okay, and we will delete all this. Okay, now here I will paste what I have copied. So when you start using these tags and writing your HTML document to make your web page, it will create interest in you, because you will get the output in the web browser. Okay, so here within a single P tag I have taken 7 lines and I want the output in 7 lines only. So let me save it. if you want to rename, you can rename now. It is river. Okay. See, though I have taken 7 lines, still everything is coming together in one line only. It is removing all the extra spaces and extra lines. The browser is removing all the extra spaces and extra lines. Okay, so now we will do the same program using BR tag. My file name is changed now to river. Okay, so what I will do, wherever I need a new line, I'll use the BR tag. I need here also one more line, then here. Wherever you need, you give a break. That means BR tag. Okay. Now save this program. Now we will run it. See, now this is looking like a poem. Okay. So for each line I have given a break. That means it is taking the content to the beginning of the line. It's giving a new line. So now, though I used one P tag only, but in that P tag I have used BR tag, so my output is coming in different lines. Got it? So I think now BR tag is clear for you. The last tag of this tutorial we will see is the pre tag. I already told you, if you are using pre tag, no need to use any BR tag, because pre tag preserves both spaces and line breaks, and it uses Courier Textile. Okay, so we'll take again the same program, only we will now change the tag. So here instead of P I am taking pre tag, and I am removing all the BR tag because these are not required now. Pre tag will take the line break by itself. Okay, I didn't use here any P tag or BR tag. Okay, let's see the output. Okay, I think I made a mistake. Okay, because I didn't give the first sentence the same tag for the next sentences. So the first line was coming from the beginning and the next lines were coming with some tabs. So now we'll see. Okay, so now here you can see that we have not used any P tag or BR tag for our document, but still we are getting the poem in 7 different lines, and this is the Courier Textile which pre tag is using. So if you are using pre tag, then just use the pre tag and write the content as you want in your output, and it will be displayed the same with the Courier Textile. You need not remember that time P tag and BR tag. Okay, so this is all about P tag, BR tag and pre tag. Okay, so today we learned P tag, BR tag and pre tag. In my next tutorial, I will tell you about metadata. So please don't forget to watch it. If you like our video, please subscribe our channel. Thank you.